Oh, fuck it. Skip the patch notes. The fuck least. Right, I'm gonna check if you hear me, and then I'm gonna discuss the new Matrix trailer. Hello? Hello? Cool. So I'm gonna get the Matrix trailer up on my phone. I've seen it before, but now I'm gonna sort of talk about it. I'll try and get stills up on screen, because something tells me if I put the whole trailer on top of my video, that Warner Brothers are gonna be knocking at my door. So I don't want that. You can understandably understand why. Hello, one viewer. Going to be discussing the Matrix trailer, because this will be made into a YouTube video. Right. Don't have it too loud, because then if you hear it and then the audio comes through, then I'm done for. Oh wait, I can put the captions on, can't I? Silly me. So in like the first 4 seconds, we see an old house, which doesn't spring anything to mind, but there's a city behind it, which is like bells ringing in the background. But then you see the inside; it's like filled with books and butterflies and shit. And and Keanu Reeves' character, it just says Thomas. I'm going to assume it's the name of the cat in frame. Trailer's like to mislead us, but it's a black cat. Now, I am probably extremely clutching at straws here, but the first thought that comes to mind when I hear the words Matrix and Black Cat, or see it, is in, I think it's in the first one. Yeah, it is, because it's before they pull Neo out the Matrix, and they're going up the stairs to sort of get all the where all the gear is, and he sees a black cat walk past. Then he sees it again and says deja vu, and they go on about how deja vu only occurs when the agents change something. So maybe that's a hint that agents are changing or have changed shit. I'm probably extremely clutching at straws here. Wouldn't be surprised if I am. But you know, what's a trailer breakdown without clutching at straws? Oh, sorry, watching the rest of the trailer. It wasn't Keanu who said Thomas, it was the bloke who's talking to Keanu. Which means he's still playing Neo, because Neo's name was Thomas A. Anderson. So that's cool. Then the next shot, it kind of looks cool, I'm not gonna lie. It's like, you know that opening scene of Tron Legacy, where Kevin Flynn's doing his over grid monologue, and you can see the buildings through the blue lines. It reminds me of that, except they're more filled in, and you can see the numbers forming the path, like in the first Matrix. After Neo's been brought back from the dead, I am going to have to issue a spoiler warning at the start of this. He's been brought back from the dead, and he can then see everything in the code, except part of it's reality and it sort of fades in, which is cool. And you see someone's, might have been Keanu's eyes, with the Matrix code in them, which I don't think we've seen that before. Which is no, it wasn't. I don't think. But yeah, Neo's going on about how he's had dreams that weren't just dreams. So I think he might be back in the Matrix, because he was just unplugged in the third one, but you didn't see him sort of wake up. So maybe he's at that was it train station again? That was in, I think, the second one, where it's like the dimension between dimensions. Maybe he's stuck there. But then you see that we have a shot of a load of action shit going on, and what looked like Neo getting out of the red goop again from the first one. Which, I mean, but then the Warner Brothers logo is in, and Village Roadshow logo are in like that green. That does look cool, I will admit. Then what I think might end up becoming a meme, possibly. You know how weird memes become on the internet. But it's just Keanu sat in the bathtub with a rubber duck on his head. I feel like that's going to be like Juan, where it's just a horse in middle of nowhere. I reckon it's going to be used. And then Keanu's character says hi to the same actress who played Trinity, but Trinity's dead. So Matrix, I don't know. I mean, maybe the robots like made a deal with Neo that if he went back in the Matrix to serve as a super battery, because he's the one, he could have back Trinity. Who knows? Then there's Big Keanu taking blue pills, which in the context of red and blue, red was the pill he took that took him out of the Matrix, or helped to, and blue is the one that keeps you in there. That's a horrible way of explaining it, but you know. But then he's just pouring a load of blue pills in the sink. So maybe he's addicted to the blue pill. That would be just tragic if he was. There's a book, but I can't read what it is, it's upside down. Hang on. Let me pause the trailer and turn my phone upside down. Oh, it's Alice in Wonderland. Can you tell where this is going already? A slight contrast of red and blue pills. Then there's like a mirror that makes him older than he already is. But so far in the trailer you've had Neo and Trinity, but not Morpheus. But now there's another character with the same glasses as Morpheus in like a black coat. So maybe Morpheus is reborn? I don't know. But this time he says time to fly, Neo, and he gives him the red pill. Well, time to fly. Not, I just added that Neo bit by myself. Mandela effect. But what makes me now slightly concerned, are we going to have to sit through another trilogy of Neo realising, oh, I'm the one, I can do this, I can do that? Bullet freeze, lol. I mean, yeah, it'd be a reboot in a sense, but I'm not really sure where they could go with 4, because after 3, Neo would, because the whole point, really, of the original 3 was stopping Agent Smith, kinda, and the Sentinels. Because Agent Smith in the first one was the one that fought Neo the most. Then the second one he duplicated himself a lot, so there's that problem. Then he became like the human he sort of put himself in it. And then in the third one, he'd taken over the Matrix. So there's the whole plotline of working with the Matrix to give it back to them. But those humans who want to be let free can go. So it sort of ended the war. But what's going to be the plot of the fourth one? Smith is dead. The war's over. But then there's another woman with a white rabbit tattoo. So that's, you know, more white doors and walking through mirrors. Actually, no, I don't think they've walked through mirrors before. Rather, the mirror took him away. Then they're back in like a taekwondo dojo. I think it's a dojo. Like in the first one, the training program. So Neo's fighting the supposed Morpheus character. And then Neo does some fucking force push shit and implodes the room. Like, well, I know he's the one, but can the one do that? Then you got a cool shot of the human farms. That sounds weird to say, really, doesn't it? And if taken out of context, dodgy. But I mean, yeah, it's cool. And then you can see a ship. I was about to say similar to Nebuchadnezzar, but they're all the same model. So I can't remember the name of the ship model, but that one. And someone's being shot at. A copper turns into an agent. Someone points a gun at Neo. One assumes an agent, because they look like they're in a suit. Then, wherever they are, they're watching the original Matrix. That's cool. Because it's the scene when Neo's being engulfed by the mirror. A missile blows up a train. Neo doing Neo shit. This new person, possibly filling in Morpheus' role, killing people with guns. I can't remember which character did it, but where they crossed their arms and just started shooting everyone. Might have been Neo. Trinity's battering the shit out of people as usual. More stunts. Bullet time, except we don't see it in that. We just see the cool, well, not the cool bit, the bit where you just see the agent moving quickly. If you can now hear construction, apologies for that. Someone then jumps out a window. This is some Neo's just holding many of bullets now, but now he has to use both hands. So I think they might have nerfed Neo because he only needed one in the original 3. I say that they've nerfed him, but in the next bit, a missile is heading towards him, and he just force pushes it. He just moves his hand and sends it away. So not only can he stop bullets, but he can now manipulate them. Okay. And then Trinity and Neo jump off a roof. Presumably, he would be doing his Superman thing. Then, near the end of the trailer, I think, there's a bit of dialogue that's after all these years to be going back to where it all started. Back to the Matrix. So, I don't know what's going on there. I mean, I am, and I'm not looking forward to this one, because I can't seem to see where they would go after with this one, because of 3's ending. Hey, maybe there's some good plot explanation and the film turns out to be good, like reverse first Sonic trailer. But I'm beginning to see why the film's called Resurrections. I made a joke the other day that was on about, since it's called Resurrections, And Agent Smith's just gonna find a way back from the dead. And I joked about being his DNA imprinted on his glasses or his earpiece and somebody cloned it or something. If that's the case, that's just gonna be weird. So yeah. I will be streaming again in about 30 seconds. Playing Minecraft. And thanks for listening to me rant about the Matrix trailer. This will become a YouTube video. See you in 30 seconds.